Villa might have a break to deal with here because Barkley's got free space down the left side and plays it across. Martinez palms it out, but it's forced into the back of the net by Ashraf Hakimi. A bit of confusion at the back from Aston Villa. And Ashraf Hakimi's there to pick up the pieces. I said about how they would need to rely upon the experience of their goalkeeper tonight, Villa. Well, he has just given them an absolute howler to look back on. PSG have been gifted, absolutely gifted an early goal. And it's all down, you would have to say, to just complete miscommunication. And now look at this from PSG, 4-on-2. Here comes it down the right hand side with Dembele across. The shot, 2-0. Great goal by Nuno Mendes. One fullback scores and then the other does exactly the same. And that should really be that now, you would feel. 2-0 down, 5-1 in aggregate. PSG are not giving this one up tonight. When you thought they were nervous and caught out at one end, they come up and snatch it right back. And still a 2-goal lead at Villa Park. They've not needed to be anywhere near their best so far, but what they certainly have been is clinical when their chances have come their way. They were caught out in their own box, they got a bit of luck, got a good bounce of the ball, and it ends up turning into a 4-on-2 on the counter-attack. It's a great move down the right-hand side. Ousmane Dembele leading the charge, cuts it across the box, and there to finish absolutely sweetly was Nuno Mendes. Takes the touch with the left and just sweeps it inside of the left post. Absolutely gorgeous finish. 3-on-4 here for Villa. Lovely little work by Rashford. Lovely close control. Tielemans deflection off William Pacho, I believe. And Villa have got one back. Maybe the slimmest of margins of hope. But when you've got hope, you've got something to hold on to. And you've got a chance. And if there's any team in Europe you would feel you have a chance against in previous seasons, it would be PSG. A different story this season, but Villa might have their own story to write tonight. They're a long, long way away from doing it, but they've got one step in the right direction. Lovely close control play, beautiful approach play round the box, fabulous touch by Rashford, fine back to McGinn, McGinn feeds it wide to Tielemans, and Tielemans gets the effort. It takes a deflection. I don't know whether it will be an own goal or a Tielemans goal, but at the moment, Villa don't care who's got it. All that matters is that they've got it. Villa 1, PSG 2. Risk reward and all that though, because here comes John McGinn striding forward. Look at the space, John McGinn. Oh, what a goal! Oh my goodness! If there's a way to inspire a comeback, it's a goal right from the top drawer from your captain to do it. Striding 20, 30 yards up the middle, right up the spine of the PSG team, and firing it into the back of the net relentlessly, ruthlessly. Fabulous goal. Gigi Donnarumma didn't even bother diving. He knew it was going to be a goal. And John McGinn thrashing Villa back into this game. What a fabulous goal. Cash tries to keep it alive and does so, and Rashford takes it down beautifully and spins past one. Rashford into the box, gets to the byline, cuts it back, and it's another one. It's Ezri Konsa. The dream is well and truly alive for Aston Villa. The unbelievable comeback really could be on here. 2 goals in a matter of minutes. McGinn with the first, Konsa with the second, and Villa have the lead on the night. And they're now just 1 goal away from parity on aggregate scoreline. Great from Matty Cash, kept it alive, but the skill from Rashford, leaving Fabian Ruiz for dead, steps inside Vitinha at the byline and cuts it back beautifully for Ezri Konsa to sweetly head it into the bottom right corner with his right foot. My goodness me. This really might be on. I do not believe it, but it really might be on here. Villa 3, PSG 2. All scrambling to win headers. Asensio gets some sort of flick on it. Cash takes a beautiful touch down the right side. Cash across. It's fallen. The shot blocked and cleared away by Pacho. I thought that was the moment. Konsa fires it forward. And then the miscue by Maatsen. And that might be that. And they're still supporting to the final whistle, Villa. But the PSG fans look like they might be the happier of the two. Come the final whistle. And they are. It might not have been done the easy way, but PSG have found a way. And they're heading to the semi-finals. But by God, did Aston Villa give them a scare in that second half. When John McGinn rocketed in for the on-the-night equaliser. And then Ezri Konsa, composed, swept in for 3-2. You thought they were cascading their way to a comeback. But PSG held out, held on, and somehow found a way through. Villa's dream campaign in Europe is over. But this will not be forgotten for a long time yet. A team that were ranked in pot 4 at the start of this season were a team that weren't even thought of as heading through to the knockouts. But they have, by God, beaten their way to the final 8. And on the night, they were held by the finest of margins. They fought to the death, they gave their everything. But sometimes, you just can't get over the line in Europe. And tonight is Villa's first taste of that for years. Final score at Villa Park. Aston Villa 3, PSG 2 on the night. PSG win 5-4 on aggregate.